What are some of the financial considerations we should be mindful of from the get-go, especially when we know we're going to be buying quite a number of properties?
So if you're going on that level of skill, then what you need to do first is you need to do your homework. I always say if you're going into investment, you have to go into investment with the right mindset, right? So you need to go in, like you're saying, thinking beyond your 5 property kind of numbers. You need to think big. If you're going to approach a bank to get money from the bank, the first thing is you need to demonstrate that you'll be able to pay the bank back. And for starters, majority of the people like myself, when I started, I had no other resources except my payslip. And that's the only thing, the only paper that I have, valid paper that I have. What I did was, again, doing the research and then using what I call the 80-20 principle. Before I bought my first property, I had to look at 100 properties. And I did that because I need to understand the market. You need to look at the numbers. After looking at 100 properties, I got a sense of the average market rental in an area that I was comfortable to put or to take a risk in. What I did was that I took an average rental. So for example, if the average rental is 10,000 rand, I multiply by 80, I get 800. It's a sense of comfort to know that an investor, you do not buy above that 800 threshold. Why? Because on average, a bank will be charging you 8,000 rand a month on your mortgage. That means from day one, you have broken even. So the 8,000 rand gives you that comfort that you can rent your property no matter how bad the situation is, and you can reduce your price and still be able to finance your investment. Then we go the legal route. So the legal route basically is, how do I get this to become a legal entity? How do I pull myself out? Because you're quite right. When you hit your 5 properties, the bank will tell you that you are highly exposed as an individual to properties, and therefore we cannot give you money. So again, what I did is that I formed a company whilst I was buying in my personal capacity, and that company became the managing. So I did a rent to buy agreement with the company, right? And all the money was going through the company's bank account. And I had an accountant to do the books for me. So then within 3 years, it was very easy for me to use that paper on the company side to rebuy these properties and even gear up.